Hello everyone, I wanted to talk a little bit about organization today. Organizing the skills or having some sort of way, especially if you are a solo entrepreneur, someone who needs to kind of manage their own schedule and really be organized. And it can be really difficult. Believe me, I have I am probably one of the worst people when it comes to organizing. It's just something I've always struggled with and something I have to be kind of use up a lot of mental energy to keep on track. So there's something that I've been working on recently in order to kind of fix this. And part of it's like a CRM. Part of it is because I'm cheap and I don't like to buy things that I think like the marginal utility of the money spent is not really useful. Like I might spend like $30 a month for it and it costs me like $360 a year, but I'm not gonna benefit even $360 worth of stuff if I just use the tools I have available to me right now. If I made it into a system, so instead of paying $360 into perpetuity and relying on a certain system, I could just build my own system. So what I do during AAP is I have a list of all my clients and I just have a check mark and some notes based on an Excel spreadsheet on where we are in the process, right? Like if we have done a review, if I have good drugs, I just put little notes in there so that I remember, and then last time they contacted me so that I can get back to them within a reasonable amount of time. And I just keep this list and look at it every week. I don't look at it every day because if I did, I go insane. I just look at it every week, and then I kind of make notes in my weekly calendar on who I have to call every day, and I just kind of keep that manageable. Manageable for me might not be the same for you. I'll be honest. I probably do about 2 hours a day on calling. That's it. Many people during AAP are doing like 10, 12, 15 hours a day of calling. I don't do that much calling. I build a lot of what I do on the front end. I believe that if you can front end all, or can't front end all, if you front end most of the work on client onboarding, then the maintenance will build itself out. Will be very simple, right? So I tell all my clients what is expected, what to do during AAP, and if they have questions, they can review what I said to them during my video consults, which are always available to them, right? My video consults for all my clients are always available. So that helps me mitigate the need for any kind of like reminding that takes up my time. I do it once, it's done, right? So when you are organizing your kind of day, you want to make sure that you build a system that will take care of itself. It's like I said, mine is an Excel spreadsheet. I don't buy those fancy CRM systems and everything because it's just too much work and it's unnecessary money, and I gotta learn the system anyway. So to me, I would rather just build the system so that if there's anything I don't like, I can fix it, right? I can change it. Don't gotta call up the CRM manufacturer or Salesforce or whatever and say, hey, I don't like this feature, can you fix it for me? They're probably gonna laugh. You're like, you're an individual subscriber, why would we do anything for you? Go talk to if Microsoft agrees with this change, then we'll do it because Microsoft, uses our Salesforce and they're like our number one customer. I don't know if that's true, but that's kind of what I would think that they would say, or think anyway. So, if you want to be organized, sometimes getting your own, like buying a CRM may not be the best choice for you. If you have a larger organization and you can't like figure out, or you can't, it would not be in your scope of your current job to like actually, hold on, I'm having fun with this thing, to actually build it for your entire team, because you don't want to have to train people on it and that's not worth your time, then buy a CRM. But if you're a solopreneur, or you have like an office of maybe like 2 or 3 people, then just build your own. It's way easier. Unless of course you're getting it for free, then you can figure out if it's worth it to buy it or to use it. But for me, right now, it's simple. I just have a list of notes in an Excel spreadsheet that I keep during annual election period. But what about for like the rest of the year? I'll be honest, like I said, I build in the front end all of my communications. So I have a weekly newsletter that goes out to all my clients. this email. It doesn't cost me anything, it just costs me the time. But it works because I can reach my over 100 clients who have emails with a single video. They don't all watch it, that's fine. But they know that I'm still in the field and still doing it. So that's the great part, right? Now, in addition to like kind of organization, that helps me always establish some form of constant contact with every single person that I have. And they know it's me, because it's not like I'm just repurposing some, corporate communication, right? I'm not just sending a, health insurance newsletter that I get prefab from anyone. I am actually recording, sitting down, researching. So they know that the information is coming from me, which is very important, especially if you're a solopreneur, because, well, if not, why wouldn't they go level up and work with the big guys, right? Working with the small guy has its benefits. I will do more per person marginally, right? So marginally meaning that marginally more or measurably more than the company. It might not be a whole lot, so I said marginally, right? It might not be a whole lot, but it is more, and it does show that the little piece of value that I offer is highly leveraged for them, right? If they signed up with just one company, then they'd only have one choice, and the person that was helping them would only be able to do one thing. I have much bigger umbrella of oversight. I can see and I do a lot more than just one Medicare company, one type of Medicare plan, one trick thing. I do agree that the riches are found in the niches, but you have to be able to at least expand out and have some form of interest or expertise in the surrounding fields. Maybe you're not the expert in all of it, but you can pull upon expert research to make commentary that are relevant to your clients. What does that look like? I do it all the time. So I find an article that is relevant to my clients, and I will bring it to their attention and see why it's relevant to them. Why is it relevant to the specific audience that I have, which are retirees and Medicare beneficiaries, right? So we take an article about inflation. I talk about all the things that are going up in price and how those things, individual items, are relevant to them that the news kind of brushes over, right? Or I take things that are very, very, over long, like stock market news, and I distill it down to somebody who is retiring or is a retiree, and how to better balance their kind of portfolio, how Medicare insurance might play a part in lowering costs, how Medicare insurance might hurt, because the premiums going up or something of that nature, right? So you can tie it all back in to show how it's relevant to your client, which makes you even more relevant because you are helping them by interpreting the news that's happening out in the world to making it relevant to them. And that's how, like, when you are organized, and that's one thing I'm organized on, is my content production, because I believe that content production, like being able to have videos like this for agents, being able to have videos similar, my videos that are for my clients are usually in my office, my closet office, but it does bring far more value to your business, because the content business, you gotta think about it this way, right? Nowadays, content is king, right? Marketing is also almost as important, but content like this is very, very important to retain and build brand. So I am someone who really likes Medicare supplement plans, but I understand the need for Medicare Advantage plans, and I will help Medicare beneficiaries navigate the two, and then also really help them navigate kind of that entire process, right? So not just navigating. I want to get something financially. Not just navigating whether or not they should go with the Medicare Advantage or Medicare Supplement, but navigating through Medicare supplements Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare Part D plans, and then the orbiting kind of regulation that is there, right? Because there is all kinds of news, and this is very hot topic. Medical, right? Health insurance, super hot topic. But is it relevant? Is everything relevant to your client? Probably not. So you have to kind of not diversify, but you have to close that down. You know, be very, very, very aware of what is relevant to your clients or to your audience. And that's kind of why I like content, why my organization's skills revolves more heavily around that, even though like the money making stuff, I'm like just doing regular, spreadsheets on my computer. But hope this helps. You guys have a great AAP. See you in the next